Hi there, welcome to Huson DIY and my name is Ben. In this video we're going through the process and installation of some new scaffold board shelving. Okay, so currently across our kitchen area and in some other areas of the house we've put to use some scaffold boards and create some shelving. It's really versatile, really cheap material and product to get hold of. You can get it kind of used, it's even cheaper, but it takes a little bit more work to kind of enhance and bring back to its nice state. But you can buy scaffold board at Wickes, B&Q and the other big sheds, and obviously other timber merchants as well, probably get it cheaper. So we've gone for some scaffold boards from Wickes. We got these from Wickes. I will show you the ones that we've done previously in the kitchen as well. I'll do some close-ups of those. We've got some long shelving, short shelving, and some other ones I've done. I will show you those. But yeah, these scaffold boards, you can get them in 2.4 metre lengths or 3 metre lengths, I think, from Wickes. I went for some 2.4 metre, cut them up into different sizes that we require. So we're going with 5 shelves in total, so 4 in the kitchen and 1 in our new hallway and stairs landing area. So this video, we'll go through the process, kind of what we've done with the scaffold boards, the brackets that we're using, installation, and just a nice overview of how we've done the install with it before and after. So first things first, I'll show you the current ones we've got so far over there in the kitchen, then I'll show you the area where we're installing them, and then I'll show you some of the stuff we've done to get these ready. Okay, so we'll do a little bit of a walkabout through the house, or just this area downstairs, just to show you some of the shelves. You can probably see some of the shelving behind me here. So these were some scaffold board shelves, exactly the same. These are quite long ones. I think I had to get the 3 metre lengths for these. So they're across there. Let me just flick the camera around, because I did create 2 over here as well. So these are kind of 2 smaller kind of diddy shelves with some custom made brackets as well for the wall there. So 2 little ones over there. I'll just show you these ones a little bit closer up as well. So we've got them here. You can see we've got these brackets underneath, hopefully. So these are painted up with the same paint we've used in the kitchen area just to match the colour. There's 3 brackets on each shelf, 1 in the middle, 1 on either side, just because of the length of those. But yeah, they've been on now for 3 years. They've not moved, thankfully. I must have installed them properly. So we've got the 2 long ones there. And what I've done is I've taken the same line, the same level across into this alcove. So that they all matches up. So we've got 2 in that alcove, exactly the same, stained up the same brackets. And then also if I come across the chimney breast, there are 2 more in there as well. So we've kind of got that look of the shelves all lined up, same level across that kitchen wall, kind of bringing in the kitchen area, kitchen diner area into this lounge area over here. So yeah, those ones there, and then I did some more in our porch area, which I'll just quickly show you because it's a bit noisy in here, I think. So in here, got the single diddy shelf on here as well that I made as well. Same again with the custom made brackets underneath. So in terms of location where we're installing for the new ones, so behind me over here you can hopefully see in this area here we've got the just next to the cooker and the hob. We've got this area up here where we're going to put them, so it'll kind of be used for kind of coffee, tea, sugar, spices and stuff, because just to keep it nice and organised. A little bit more storage because we don't have that much worktop space in this area really. We are quite restricted, so we can get more off the worktop, the better. So we've got that area here, and if I just turn around slightly, we've got this shelving unit here from IKEA, but we're going to put 2 shelves here as well, so 1 here and 1 further up as well. Again, we're going to do the same thing, similar thing we've done over there. I'm going to do the same level around that corner over there. So the 2 will come round into that corner, and then the 2 here will be the same level as well. So we've got those 2 there. Those 2 there. If I nip through to our hallway into the stairs, and let me just show you what we're going to do on the stairway is we're going to install one here. As you walk down the stairs, there's a nice shelf there. Put some candles and stuff on it on this one here. So yeah, that's the other one we're doing as well. Okay, so I'll show you the materials we're using, scaffold boards, what I've done so far, because I have done some work before I've done this video, but just to show you what we've done and kind of the plans and the next steps. Okay, just to confirm a couple of little bits and bats before we crack on with the rest of the video. So I've kind of shown the area now I've taken down, where we're installing, etc. So the brackets I'm using are these. So kind of a standard scaffold board bracket that you can get from different places. Ours are from Rustic land. So you can get different shapes and sizes. So the one we've gone for is the bracket going up. So that goes against the back of the wall. You can kind of hide the bracket above. so you can't see the actual bracket most of the time. You can get them so it's like down that way, so you fix below the shelf. But yeah, the same ones we've got elsewhere, we're going to go like that. So these come in different colours. I think you can get them black and other colours, but unpainted. We went for unpainted because I primed these with a primer and then painted them with the same colour paint. They're actually painted with an emulsion, which it's gone on fine, so we'll just have to see how it goes. It might chip off, but these won't be touched once they're installed. So they're the brackets. I mentioned the scaffold boards. Obviously, I think I said I got these from Wix, I think earlier, but I got these from Wix. So 2 lots of 2.4 metre. We've cut these down. I've sanded them down. It took me quite a while because they do come really rough, the scaffold boards. So I've gone with an 80 grit and then a 120 grit over these. Use the 80 grit just to round off the edges, just to smooth all the edges out. 80 grit to take down the roughness, and then a 120 just to try and finish it off nicely. And these are super smooth. We'll get them fitted first, and then we will be staining them after, because obviously you can lift them, stain them, put them back on. And we'll probably go for like a dark stain, similar to, well, the same hopefully. Can't really remember what we went with, but we'll try and match it best we can. Luckily, they're quite a distance apart, so you won't see them next to each other. So that's the brackets. That's the scaffold boards. The plugs I'm using, I've run out. So I'm using the Corefix dot and dab plugs and screw set. So it's a plug that goes through the plasterboard into the wall, and a little metal kind of tube almost goes in between your plasterboard and your actual wall in the cavity, because these are dot and dabbed plasterboard walls here from all around that corner, so I do need that fixing. I did go with the same fixings in there, and they have been brilliant. I've used them elsewhere. I'll put links in the description to those, and I'll show them in a minute. I need to nip out to Screwfix now to pick some newer ones up. So yeah, just a really quick one. Just wanted to show you the materials we're using, where we got these from. Again, I'll link to the to Rustic Land for these ones, where we got ours from. So I'm going to nip out to Screwfix now, get some dinner first though, come back and get things installed. Okay, back from Screwfix. So I've got these. These are the Corefix dot and dab wall fitting solution for fixing solve. Sorry. So you got 200 kilogram weight on this on a fixing. I think if you have 4 fixing points in, up to 100 kilograms. That's on different types of concrete wall blocks, etc. So just to quickly show you before I do it, so you get the actual plug. So these are 100 mil. You get the actual plug. So you drill into your wall, drill through your plasterboard, through obviously the cavity that exists between the plasterboard and your wall, into the wall. Once that's in and you push your plug in, you get this little metal tube. So that pushes inside of the plug. And that creates, obviously fills that cavity gap and gives it the strength you would usually have in your wall. You then screw this through your fitting, just a normal silver screw, through the fitting, through the tube, into the plug, and that fixes it in. They're brilliant, they're really, really good. I've used them for tons of stuff. The other shelving, radiators on dot and dab walls for, you know, the brackets and other things I can't remember, but they're really, really, really good. They're similar to the ones that you can get and you hammer them in, but these are really good because they specifically for the dot and dab element, and they've got that metal tube that sits in there and gives it that real strength. So yeah, if it was something lighter, you wouldn't need these, but with them being, you know, pretty chunky wooden shelves, we're going to have metal glass jars and things on these, so there will be some weight, maybe not 100 kilograms, but it's better to be safe than sorry. So yeah, probably over engineering it, but I really like these, and really easy to use. So it's just a 10 mil drill bit. I'll drill into the wall, get everything measured out first obviously, and then get them fitted. So we'll jump over there now and crack on. Okay, so I managed to get the shelves up, the brackets up, hopefully you've seen that. So yeah, they're up, kind of temporarily up at the moment. So I need to push them down into the brackets. I've not done that because it'll probably mark them and they might get stuck. So we'll do that once we've stained them. But everything went well as it could, I think. Obviously just need to paint, you'll probably better see the screws, just need to paint over them once everything's done. But yeah, we just need to do the one on the stairs now, which will be different because it's going into plasterboard straight onto some timber, I think. I don't know for definite, so we'll have to check that. So we need to get that one done. But other than staining and just tidying up the walls, you might better see there's some kind of marks on the walls, but yeah, just general tidying up of the walls. But yeah, looking good so far. We'll get things stained up and the one on the stairs done. Okay, me and Oliver in the kitchen just finished off the scaffold boards, scaffold board shelving. Obviously, Oliver has done nothing. He's just sat there doing nothing. So we're finished, all done and dusted now. All 6 scaffold board shelves are in. So let me just give you a quick tour around them. So we've got the 2 above here, like coffee, sugar, cups, etc. A nice little plant going down here. And these ones over here are more the cooking ones, so we've just got some peppercorns and salt on there at the moment, if you can see them there. Some rice and risotto rice going on there. Put a picture up there for now, so they're looking great. All good, these ones are absolutely fine. They went into the wall, obviously no problem with those Corefix plugs system. And there is a little gap underneath them a little bit, if you can see, just where the scaffold board kind of naturally bows a little bit, but it's not too bad. The only one we had problems with this back one here, I think the wall's not perfectly straight, so it kind of popped up a little bit, but I put a little screw in underneath that and that sorted that out. And then the other 2 were on the stairs, so let's nip over there and have a look at them. I realised I said 2, we only did 1 here, there's just 1 shelf, so 5 in total. So this shelf here, this was a bit more of a pain because it's a plasterboard wall, so I had to put the plasterboard plugs in there. They've not held that amazing, but luckily there's nothing too strong going on these. I also, the screws at the back have just caught the top edge of the wood slightly, and I just nicked the shelf up slightly. So they've just popped the wood up a little bit at the back. But there'll be stuff on these, so it won't be too much of a problem. Nothing too heavy going on these either, because obviously the weight and those plasterboard plugs probably wouldn't hold too much. But overall, it's looking all right. It's looking good. Okay, all done now. These scaffold board shelves, the ones here and the ones that in there behind me, and obviously that single one on the stairs. All went well overall, I think, eventually. Just those multiple coats of the different stains and different oils, which I'll put links in the description to. All from Screwfix, I think. Oh no, sorry. The stains and the oil were actually from B&Q. The brackets were from Rustic and the plug sets were from Screwfix, those Corefix plugs. But all the links, etc. will be below in the description, so I'll sort that out. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like. If not for any reason, give it a thumbs down, give it a dislike. Okay, so any questions about anything really, about the equipment used, the stains, the oils, the wood, brackets, etc., please drop it in the comment section. We'll reply to all questions and comments. And if you want to follow the Huson DIY journey along for more DIY projects and much, much more, hit that subscribe button and we'll see you on the next one.